US indices showed a very good swing yesterday when we had expected and discussed that 16,000, 16,020 for NASDAQ 100 and 35 to 36, 250 and 300 zone for US30 is going to be an extremely good resistance zone. It has reversed from the same levels while Germany 40 or DAX has achieved or scaled to the highs at 16,700 levels and has reversed since then. UK 100 modestly traded in a very narrow zone. It failed to break past on the upside towards 7540, 7550 zone. Now, what to expect from DAX, UK 100, Nasdaq 100 and Dow Jones today? Which position you should take in order to profit? We will see with the help of charts and indicators. This is the first update for the day. The next update will be released before the US session. Watch that as well. If you are new to the channel, do subscribe to the channel to get the latest updates. Let's start. First, we'll look into Germany, followed with UK and then US indices. Watch till the end. So DAX here, after breaking 16,600, we have seen a very good rise. Now the support levels are here at 16,580. So if you see DAX staying below 16,580, we can sell here. In fact, 16,600 we can initiate a selling position, but with a caution note that the next support levels is very nearby at 16,650, 16,550, 540. We have to be careful of that, breaking below which you can say that it has reversed and a sell can be taken. Yes, it is trading at an extreme high level, so we have to be very cautious now with the buying positions. Though if you look at it is just retracing, it is not yet giving or signaling a reversal. Be careful here. Stochastic oversold on the early chart. MACD trading with divergence and bearishness. RSI also coming out of the overbought zone. Look at the 2-hour chart. See, always it is trying to take the support from the 20 period moving average, which is right now sitting at around 16,580. Certainly a good support, and then further below that you can find the support at 16,540 or 530 zone. Yes, it is only traded to be bearish. It is only treated to be bearish if you see it is staying below 16,530 levels. Now see one bearish candle, swing candle, and if it breaks below 16,600, more bearishness towards 16,580 and lower levels can be seen. Stochastic oversold. MACD has crossed over and trading with divergence and bearishness. RSI has also come out of the overbought zone here. On the 3-hour charts, one bearish candle, we can look forward to a second bearish candle here in making. Now notice this. This could be a reversal, but see what it is trying to do. It is trying to give you higher lows and higher highs. So I still suspect for it to break below 16,550, 530 levels. Very good support exists there. And the ultimate ones at 16,450, very far below, but yes, these are the greater supports. Look at the rally. It has shown extreme divergence here in the prices, calls for it to converge, but right now it is still not showing much of the bearish signs. Stochastic looking down, MACD crossing over for sell, RSI coming just out of the overbought zone here. Coming to 4 hours, look at the 4-hour charts, higher lows, making this zone as a greater support zone. Yes, if you see it is staying below 16,800, the possibility 16,600, the possibility of a further drop exists, but then 16,580, 550, 530, very strong support exists as long as 16,500 is not taken. And yes, only bearishness is below 16,450 levels. As long as 16,450 is intact, we have to be watchful, cautious, alert here. Stochastic looking downwards, MACD now crossing over at the top, forming the double top. It is trying to trade with divergence. First red candle, there is a possibility of second and third red candle as well, but it is still not the high. See, these are the highs here earlier. RSI overbought, trying to come out of the overbought zone. Coming to the daily. Now on the daily charts, couple of retracement candles, then one extremely bullish candle, flat top, and then the second successive bullish candle here. Also, yes, it is still trying to trade in the bullish channel here. One must note that too much of divergence from the moving average here and too much of divergence from the moving average itself calls for it to converge, but right now it is not showing any stronger signs for it to reverse. Be careful here. As long as now on the daily chart, 16,400, 350 is the support zone. On the daily charts, as long as DAX stays above 16,400, we have to be careful here. For the day, it appears we can sell here at 16,600, but with the caution that 16,500, 70, 80 as the first target, 16,540, 550, or in fact 520, 550 zone as the strongest support. Only below 16,520, further bearishness will be seen here. We have to be watchful and alert here. Stochastic overbought, MACD is extremely bullish, RSI extremely overbought. It calls for it to drop a bit, but still the signs are not much healthier for a stronger drop. Be careful here with the trades. On the upside, I will recommend you to buy. If you see the DAX is staying above 16,640, you can initiate a buying position. Expect 16,670, 700 as the two targets, and beyond 16,700 is where the bulls will be taking over. Take positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at UK 100. See, UK 100 on the early charts formed a double top here, 67540, again proven out to be a great resistance, and it has dropped. Now trading close to 7480. 7480 indeed is a very good support levels. So if you see the prices, the higher price below 7480, we can sell again and expect 7460 as the first support levels, 7440 as the second support. This is the strongest support here, 7460, 7440 zone. Below that, a major drop can be seen. The stochastic oversold, MACD trading bearish here. Look at the MACD creating waves on the early chart, so it can create lower lows here as well. RSI comfortable at bottom. On the 2-hour chart, similar observation. Just look at the swing here, one bearish candle, then a swing, and if it draws below 7480, certainly more bearishness may prevail here. Stochastic oversold, MACD trading with bearishness, RSI is flat. Likewise on the 3-hour charts, similar observation here, just trying to give a swing candle, and the next candle will decide the direction. Possibly it may take a downward move. Yes, double top is done, and with that as double top, we can expect it to trade with slight bearishness only and only if it stays below 7460. You can say that it has turned bearish. Remember this fact. Stochastic oversold, MACD trading with divergence and bearishness. RSI has dropped as well. On the 4-hour charts, higher lows, higher highs in the near term, but my worry point is the double top, and this makes it a greater resistance only above 7540, 7550. We should treat this as bullish. Also remember, 3 red candle in sequence is done. If it draws below 7480, then only little bearishness, and below 7460 is a reversal. Yes, below 7460 is where UK 100 to be treated as a reversal and as a bearish reversal, for a bearish reversal. Stochastic oversold, MACD trading with divergence and bearishness, RSI flat. Coming to the daily. Now on the daily charts, there is a bullish cross between the 20 and 50 period moving average, which makes this complete zone as a greater support zone, and that is why I say only bearishness is below 7460. Below that, you can expect more bearishness to prevail here. Also on the upside, look at the resistance 7540, 7550. I have mentioned several times that this is going to be a greater resistance. Right now it appears to be a greater resistance. Also look at the flat top and the bottom here. Yes, 7480 indeed a great support. It can reverse from these levels and the index can trade in green. The stochastic looking down, MACD is trying to converge, crossover for a sell, bearishness, retracement. See the drop here, and the retracement angles are gradual. This suggests that it was a retracement and it can cross over for sell again. RSI flat. Thus looking at this, I will recommend you to buy here at 7500 level and sell at 7480. Now if you are buying at 7500, remember 520, 530, 540, 3 major resistances. Above 7540, we can treat this for a rise, and we can treat UK 100 as bullish. Below 7480, we can sell, but then 7470, 7460, very good support as long as 7440 is there. Below 7440, further bearishness will be seen. As long as 7440 is there, just put a 10 points trailing stop loss. Trade accordingly. Now let's have a look at Nasdaq 100. Before we look into Nasdaq 100, if you want to learn this art of trading, you can join my mentorship batch. 28th batch is announced. You can be part of it. Register yourself now itself. Reach out to me for more details. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Also, you can be part of my signals channel, where trading as per the signals you can benefit. Now, we have a free webinar coming this Sunday where we are going to discuss what to expect from the markets in the coming week, where FOMC is going to be the decision factor, where FOMC is going to decide which direction markets are going to take. How to take the advantage of this, we will discuss in this weekly webinar coming Sunday. This is a completely free webinar. Do not miss this opportunity. The registration link are shared in the communities tab in my post in my YouTube channel. You will find that, or else you can also find the same in my free Telegram channel. Do register for the webinar. It's completely free. Do not miss this opportunity. And yes, if you want to join my mentorship batch or signals channel, do visit the platform www.forexhonda.com, or do reach out to me via Telegram or email. Now look at the hourly charts for Tech 100, 16,000 levels, ultimate resistance here. And on the downside, see, we are finding Tech 100 getting higher lows here and support from these zone. Yes, you will find 700, 730, and now here at 780 levels. So higher lows are seen, and yes, the resistance on the upside. So this is trying to squeeze it out a bit. A narrowing triangle is observed. Now see on the hourly charts what it has done. A sharper drop and now trying to rise. So possibly once you see it staying above 16,800, 820 zone, you can buy again, but then 840, 850 or 840, 860 is the first resistance zone, and beyond 860 is where the bulls will be taking over. Second is on the hourly charts, trading with divergence and bearishness. The price is divergent from the moving average, calls for it to converge a bit. Stochastic rising, MACD bearish, trying to converge, and RSI is flat at bottom. Coming to 2 hour, look at 2 hour charts, see the support is intact, trying to break on the upside. There is a possibility of a further rise towards 840, 850. Higher lows are certainly observed here. This is important, as once it breaks below 15,770, you can initiate a selling position for 15,730, 700 levels. Stochastic oversold, MACD divergent and bearish, RSI flat. On the 3 hour chart, similar observation, trying to consolidate. This could call for a little retracement on the upside. And yes, if you notice this, it has formed the top here and trying to trade within the box with the higher low, so trying to squeeze out a bit. Stochastic over, MACD again crossing over for sell, and RSI flat. On the 4 hour charts, now on the 4 hour charts we have discussed yesterday, this is a bearish cross here between the 20 and 50 period moving averages. Prices are trading with divergence and bearishness. This calls for it to drop further, but right now it is trying to consolidate a bit before taking a direction. Yes, below 15,700 it is going to stop at 15,500 and below levels. Also, we know that we have seen a good enough rise for the complete month, hence on the 4 hour chart itself, and hence possibility of a little retracement on the downside cannot be denied. Also on the 4 hour charts are seeing here, so once you see it staying above 15,810, 820 levels, we can expect further rise. 840, 860 is the very stronger resistance, and then 900. If these three levels are taken, consider that as a reversal. Stochastic oversold, MACD bearish, RSI flat. On the daily, now look at the daily chart, see 3 candles with higher lows. Now this is important, higher lows are observed. It is trading below 20 period moving average, which so far had provided it a support. Thus, if you see it is staying below, and yes, it has formed a double bottom, close to double bottom levels. And for the day, if you see it is staying below 15,770, we have to initiate a selling position for 15,740, 700, and below that a crash can be expected. Now observe this. See, on the upside, lower highs, lower lows are consistently seen, and it is trying to trade in the box with the resistance at 16,000 being the supermost. Thus, we have to be watchful here. Also, see, one green candle, one swing candle. If this reverses from the above 5,900, you can also expect a complete reversal. A stochastic flat, MACD has crossed over at the top, trading with divergence and bearishness. And I have mentioned this several times. Look at the crossover here at the top. It calls for it to trade with slight bearishness. RSI looking downwards. Thus, I will recommend you to buy here at 15,810. But then be careful, as long as 15,840, 860 zone is not taken. It is only treated to be bullish above 15,860, where you can see further rise towards 900 and plus levels. On the downside, below 15,770, you can sell and expect further drop towards 740, 700 levels. Below 700, major drops awaits Nasdaq100. Now let's have a look at Dow Jones. See, US30 again and again coming closer to 36,000 levels. We all know that on the upside, I have mentioned several times. See, this top of this channel is a greater resistance zone, 36, 250, 300. You should watch out for. And to be treated bullish, if it breaks out beyond 36,300, we can look forward to 36,500. Achieving precisely 36,300, prices have reversed and it has come to the support zone. I am now waiting for it to break below 36,000 levels in order to confirm further drop. Now on the hourly chart, consistently lower highs are observed. Thus, we need to wait for it to break beyond 36,080 for a further rise. Moving average is crossing over here. This is a bearish sign. Between 36,100, 120, greater resistance exists. Stochastic at oversold levels, trying to retrace. MACD is bearish, trying to converge. RSI is flat. Coming to 2 hour, likewise on the 2 hour charts, lower highs are done. Yes, once you see it is staying below 36020, sell and expect it to move towards 35,950, 35,900 levels as the next support levels. Below that, a major drop can be expected towards 35,800. Stochastic oversold, MACD extremely bearish, RSI has dropped as well. Now on the 3-hour charts, notice the 3-hour charts here. Yes, steps here, lower highs here, wait for a breakout and then more bearishness. Else above 36,080, it is again going to enter into buy zone towards 36,150, 200 levels. Stochastic oversold, MACD divergent and bearish, RSI flat. And on the 4-hour charts, likewise on the 4-hour charts, waiting for a breakout on the downside, else it can retrace a little on the upside. How far it can retrace? Yes, we can look forward to 100, 120 and in fact 150 levels on the upside. Stochastic oversold, MACD divergent and bearish, RSI has come out of the overbought zone here. Coming to the daily charts. Now see, on the daily charts, the candle has closed at the bottom here. I will just wait for 36,020, 36,000 levels to be taken. Below that, a sharper drop is awaited. US30. Look at the divergence in the moving average, too much. The divergence of the price from the moving average is too much. Thus, it calls for it to converge, just waiting for the moving averages to climb up and then it will try to achieve those levels. Stochastic looking down from the overbought levels, MACD trying to cross over for a sell. It is at extremely high levels and this calls for it to cross over and go for selling. RSI is overbought as well. Looking at this, I will recommend you to sell at 36,020. Expect 35,950, 900 as the first support and then 35,800 the major support level. Below 800 a crash. Above 36,080 you can buy. Expect as long as 36,150 is expected, you have to put a 20 points trailing stop loss. But beyond 36,080, little bullishness can be expected towards 120, 150 levels. And beyond 150 is where little bullishness further to be seen. Take your trades accordingly. Any break on the downside should bring extreme bearishness. Trade with a stop loss and a trailing stop loss. Like, share, subscribe and comment. Join my mentorship by Signals channel and do not miss to join the free webinar. All the links are there in the channel video description, also in the communities tab and on my free Telegram channel. Reach out to me for any of your training and services related to queries via Telegram or email and visit the page forexfunda.com for details. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. See you again before the US session.